I'm so excited to finally be sharing my first YouTube workout with everyone. This is a summer strength workout. It's the heart of winter here in Toronto. It is so cold and so gray, and so I'm really excited to bring the warmth and the sunshine, and also a really juicy workout for you. Arms, shoulders, abs, you got it. We're working everything. Take it at your own pace. Take breaks when you need to. And most importantly, have fun. I also love music, so I'm gonna link my playlist down below. Make sure you listen to the playlist with the workout because it'll make it a lot more fun and it'll push you a little more. These are the types of workouts you can find in my club, but also I will be posting them more on here for all of you. So enjoy and let me know what you think in the comments.
Welcome to your strength training. You want to sink it down into your heels, sink it down, reach across. I've got one set of light weights here, one set of medium weights. I'm using 5s and 10s today, but whatever light and medium is for you. I also have a resistance band that I'm going to be using just for our glute activation. So you're stretching across the other side of the room. For 3, 2, and 1. Now, hands come out, little circles backwards. Tiny little circles. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Make them bigger. For 4, 3, 2, and forwards. So we have a nice booty section. Make them smaller. Then we're going to go into our arms and finish off with our core. Hinging forwards, straight legs, reaching up to the ceiling, then flat back. Or the sky if you're outside. Flat back. Feeling that nice stretch of your hamstrings. Keeping your legs straight. So the backs of your legs, letting go of all that tightness. 2 more. Looking down at the floor and then up. Rolling up slowly. Little butt kicks to get our heart rates up. So you can march it out or go into a full butt kick, heels to your butt. We also have some nice little cardio bursts just to mix things up a bit, get your heart rates up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Meeting me at the bottom of your mat. Legs stay straight. We're into our mount, into a high plank. Rolling yourself over your wrist. Perfect plank position. Tuck your pelvis. Push the ground away. Lean your weight forward a bit so it's in your fingertips. Tap your right knee, then your left. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right leg outside of your right hand. Checking here, knees stacked over your ankle, hand behind your ear. Now you want to paint your calf with your elbow. So all the way down and up. So just a little variation of the world's greatest stretch. Sinking into your right hip flexor. Last one, elbow comes up. Hand back down. Other side, let's even that out. Left leg comes out. Check your knees stacked, hand behind your ear. Paint your calf. 2 more here. Almost done with our warm up. Sink into your left hip flexor. Elbow up one last time, then bring your hand onto the mat. Both knees onto the mat. Grabbing your resistance band if you have one. If you don't have one, you can do all of these exercises without no problem. So just putting it on over your knees. Slowly rolling yourself down. We're starting out with a glute bridge. So first off your foundation, tuck your pelvis. Weight is in your heels. Shoulders plugged in. We go up for 2 and down. Don't let your butt touch at the bottom. Up for 2 and down. Pressing slightly sideways against the band. You're curling your pelvis up, squeezing your butt cheeks at the top. So it's not about jerking your hips up and getting them super high. It's literally about that squeeze. Up for 2 and down. Up for 2. If you're newer to these and you need to take a little rest after each rep at the bottom, listen to your body. Up for 2 and down. Almost there. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to hold at the top. 2 little pulses upwards, 2 pulses outwards. Up and up, out, and out. Fighting to keep your hips high. So really making this intentional. Squeeze your butt cheeks together. We're not taking a break here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold your butt high. Squeeze your butt cheeks together. We're going to do a little march. So plugging in with your upper arms and your hands. Raise your right knee to your chest and then your left. So shoulder blades are working overtime here to keep your hips square. Don't let them move. If your band is traveling up your legs like mine is, that's totally fine. Focusing on keeping your hips up and square. Woo, nice work. Keep going. 8 more counts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, roll it out. Knees to your chest. Roll in one direction and then the opposite. Giving your lower back some love. Now readjusting your band just over your knees, above your knees. I want you to bring your heels together, knees wide. Kick it out for 2. So hands are just underneath your butt supporting you. Out for 2. Kick to a 45-degree angle if you can. Higher is easier, lower is harder. Start where you're at today. Oh my God, a huge butterfly just went by. This is the perks of working out outside. I think it's a monarch butterfly. Out for 2. So when you come in, your knees go wide. So you're pressing against that back. These are froggers pressing against that band. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here, little taps. We're gonna hold, almost there. Final burnout on the ground. For 4, 3, making sure your lower back stays plugged in. 2, and 1. Knees come in, roll it out. So we're gonna finish it off in a inner thigh glute bridge. So bringing both of your heels onto the ground, glue your heels together, glue your ankles together, readjust your pelvis, lower back is plugged in. We lift it up, up for 2. So from your knees to your heels, which are digging into the mat, they're all glued together. So can you feel the difference? Your inner thigh is now working to bring your butt up. Should feel that slight difference. Up for 2. Again, don't let it rest at the bottom if you can. Squeeze at the top as hard as you can. We want to make this count. So we do all of these activation exercises to get our glutes nice and warm, ready for adding some weights after this. For 3, 2, we hold at the top, little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more set. We go down for 2, squeeze it up. Shoulder blades are plugged in. I can't believe it's the first week of October here in Toronto and it's basically like mid 20 degrees. This is amazing. Down for 2, squeeze it up. We hold at the top for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, roll it out. Okay, we just have a little bit more for this activation section of class. So I want you to rock yourself up to a standing position. So we're just gonna finish on our mat, on one side of the mat. Starting off on one side, I want you to hip width distance apart for your feet. We sink it down. We're gonna monster walk side to side, squeeze it up. Side to side. So staying nice and low, that's the trick here. Pulling with your side glutes, squeeze it up. Weights in your heels. So pressing slightly against that band, Checking your knees are in line with your middle toes. Don't let them cave inwards. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Woo, nice work. Okay, taking off your band. Thighs are nice and warm. Woo, I just kicked it right off. Okay, so we're getting straight into it. Hardest thing first, we're doing our legs. Hardest and heaviest first. Getting straight into it. Picking up your heavier set of weights. So we're gonna rack these weights up to your shoulders. So what that means is you're gonna swing them up so that they're resting on your shoulders so that your arms are not doing any work here. We're gonna start out with a squat, feet hip width distance apart, knees in line with your middle toes. We pull it down for 2 and up. So as you can see, you wanna sit down as low as you can, or that way you get full extension up, down. Shoulders are back and down, you're not hunching forwards. I love this song. We are gonna look good from the front, the back, and the side. Each exercise here we're doing for 45 seconds on. We've got 3 exercises, we're gonna do 2 sets. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna hold at the bottom, little pulses. Weights in your heels. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little reset. Last little bit here for the squats that we're gonna sink it down. Taking your right leg out and in. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Nice work. Woo! Putting one weight down, keeping one in your hand. We're going into curtsy lunges next. We're going to start off on our right leg. Weights in your right hand. Point your left toes. Bring them to the back corner of the room. Hips forwards, knees forwards, foot forwards. Sink it down. Squeeze it up. So curtsy lunge here. Back knees getting 1 inch off the ground if you can. It's not a big movement backwards, just slightly past your hip. So 45 seconds for each exercise, but I always add a little variation just because no one wants to do anything for 45 seconds in a row, do they? So we're gonna hold it down here on the next rep. Hold it down here. We pulse it out. You know I love a pulse. Facing forwards, don't be facing to the side. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not quite done. Take the weight, have it up here. Back leg is gonna now pulse. So all of the weight's in your front heel. We pulse it back. Back. Yes. Squeeze that back glute. Soft bending your front knee. Working on our balance here. If you need to tap your foot down each time, you can do that. Up and down. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. One more exercise here. We're gonna go into a goblet squat, a plie squat, also known as a sumo squat. Nice and wide. Feet are at 10 and 2 on the clock. Weights in your heels. We sink it down. For 2, squeeze it up. Nice and intentional, nice and slow. Up and down. We're getting low. Squeeze at the top. Never forgetting that butt cheek squeeze at the top. So you lead with your butt. Pull it back. Squeeze it up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. We hold it here. Lift your right heel. We're pulsing with that heel lift. Squeeze your calf. For 4, 3, shoulders back and down, don't hunch. 2, 1, lower your heel. We're just gonna hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, woo! Nice job. Guys, that's hard. That was hard. We do hard things. Dropping your weight, first cardio burst time. Okay, so we're gonna go into pop squats, pulling your butt to the back wall with a little bunny hop and down. So either that, or if you can't jump today, you're reaching down and stepping across, pulling your butt back, staying low. 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. We sink it down. Hop. So remember, this is our cardio burst. So whatever you choose, try and make it explosive. Try and add that energy. Loading and exploding. Pull your butt back. Just 10 more seconds. So strong. For 4, 3, flat back 2, and 1. Side to side active recovery. First set of our legs is done. We have one more set. Big breath in through your nose. Don't stop moving. Okay, straight into it. Shake it out, picking up your heavier weights. Again, we're gonna rack them up to your shoulders. We sink it down. Feet are hip width distance, so not as wide as that plie squat. We sink it down for 2 and up. Squeeze it up. Can you wiggle your toes? Pull it back. So think about spreading your butt cheeks on the way down. I know it sounds a little gross, but that's what we're doing. And squeezing up as we go up. Weights are resting on your shoulders. Last few here. Pushing through for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now meet me at the bottom, raising your left heel. Oh no, we're doing in and out. Sorry guys. In and out with your left side. Woo. Out and in. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're not going to forget that pulse. Little reset here. We're going to pulse it down for 8 counts. In 3, 2, 1. Sink it down. Little pulses. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop one weight. That weight stays in your left hand into those curtsy lunges. All of your weights in your left heel, point your right toes. Bring it to the back corner. We sink it down for 2 and up. So your chest stays proud. If anything, only hinging forward slightly. I'll show you what that looks like from the side. Sink it down, squeeze it up. So shoulders back and down, chest is still proud. Back leg, knee 1 inch off the ground. Using this side glute to squeeze you up, that left side glute. For 4, 3, 2, you know what's coming. We hold at the bottom, pulse it out. Make sure your hips are facing the front. Little mini pulses. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. That weight comes in between. Up here. We're gonna practice our balance. Back leg back, pulse it up. For 4, keep going, weights in your heel. 2, and 1. Shake it out, let it go. We're gonna keep the weight in our hands. This time we're gonna do a weighted jack for our cardio burst. Big breath in. So 2 options. You can either step it out here or do a full jack. Advance if you wanna add that press. 30 seconds on. In 3, 2, and 1. We jack it out. Tuck your elbows if you're adding that press. Ten more seconds. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Side to side. Grab your water towel off. So don't stop moving. We are done with our legs. Nice work. Going on to our arms next. Starting out with our lighter weights. So we have 2 sets of each. So that's when you gauge whether or not you want to go up a weight in the second set. So starting off a little lighter, a little warm up. Roll your shoulders back and down into your back pockets. Hammer curl to start. Up and down. Soft bend of your knees. Tuck your pelvis. Engage your core so your rib cage is down and tight. This is our foundation for these arm exercises. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. We hold at 90. Out and in. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we do a hammer curl, add a press. Up, down, add that press. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go, dropping your lighter weights. Actually, no, keeping your lighter weights with you. We're gonna go into an Arnold press next. So rolling your shoulders back and down, a little reset. Wrists are facing you. Keep them away from your body so that your shoulders are activated. Squeeze your shoulder blades together at the back. And then we're gonna bring them up and then twist them out and press up. In. So up. So you want your elbows to be slightly in front. And slightly in front of your shoulders at this point. So not all the way out to the sides like this, a little bit in front of your shoulders as we bring them back down. So up to the sides, press, and then bring them in. So up, down to your eye line, and then back down slightly. Up to your eye line, bring them out, press them up, down. So your wrists are facing you, and then they twist outwards as you press upwards. Last few here. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little shake it out. We're gonna finish off with a little pulse. Bring it up. We pulse it up. So again, elbows are slightly in front of you as you press. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. So now we're gonna do a tricep kickback. So You're gonna hinge forward slightly, soft bend, hinge forward, flat back, straight line from your head to your tailbone, looking in front of your mat. Roll your shoulders back and down, hands come down, graze your elbows against your sides, out and in. So make sure you're not using momentum. You don't need to bring the weights all the way to your biceps, just past your hips, squeeze at the back. If at all you ever need to check your form, you can check against a mirror, or you can send me a little video. I can always help you out, give you some tips for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip your wrist, pulse it out. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up, cross over and under. Over and under. This one's hard. Triceps are on fire. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go, shake it out. Dropping your weights. Cardio burst time. We're gonna do a pop lunge. So right leg is forwards, left leg is back. Nice wide stance like you're on railroad tracks. You're gonna sink it down into a lunge position. You can either do a knee drive, a fast knee drive, or if you wanna add that jump, add that pop lunge. 2 options, 30 seconds in 4, 3, 2, weights in your front heel, 1, let's go. I'll show you what this looks like from the side. So slight lean forwards, loading up. So front knee is in line with your middle toes. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Boxer shuffle. Big breath in. First set of our arms is done. Second set, grab your water towel off. In 4, 3, 2, 1. So, second set. If you want to try a little heavier, try with your heavier weights for these hammer curls if you can. If you find your form is suffering, go back down. Roll your shoulders into your back pocket, soft bend of your knees, tuck your pelvis. Wrists face each other, up and down. So don't let them drop at the bottom. Ooh, this is hard with the 10s, guys. I'm regretting this, but I'm gonna try and push through. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold at 90. Out and in. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time we're gonna do the hammer curl with the press. Down, up, press. Down, up, we press. I've got a hair right in the center of my face. I've got to use a hair clip next time. Down, up. Woo, almost there. Keep your elbows tucked. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Let it go. We're going to go into Arnold presses next. I'm just going to reset my hair because, alrighty. Arnold presses, so you're gonna have those weights in front of you, wrists facing your collarbones, but away from your body. So not resting here. You want them slightly away from your body. We press up to our eye line, outwards and up. Back to your eye line, down a little bit. Press up, out. Exhaling as you drive the weights upwards. So that external rotation, wrists facing outwards, then back inwards. For 4, 3, 2, a little reset, shake it out. We're gonna do those pulses, just 8 counts. We got this. So bring the weights up, lift them out, little pulses up and down. For 8, 7, make sure your elbows are slightly in front of your shoulders. 3, 2, and 1, let it go. Woo! I'm gonna finish off with these tricep kickbacks, grabbing your lighter weights. Triceps are a smaller muscle. So again, soft bend. You wanna hinge forwards, pulling your butt back like you're pouring water out of your pelvis. Shoulders back and down, let them come down. Squeeze your elbows up and in, out and in. Looking at the front of your mat. Squeeze. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip your wrist, little pulses, up and down. We're gonna finish this off over and under. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it at the top, cross over and under, nice and slow. Whew, this is killing. Make sure you're not arching your neck downwards or curving it. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Whew. Final cardio burst for this section. Left leg is forward, right leg is back. We're gonna hinge forward slightly. Whatever option you choose, no wrong options. No wrong choices, rather. We go up. Landing softly. Weights in that heel as you come down. 10 more seconds. Can you make it a little more explosive, a little faster? For 3, 2, and 1. Boxer shuffle. Ooh, big breath in. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Towel off. Okay, we're going into our abs next. We're starting off in a V-sit. So meeting me on your mat. Coming into a V-sit. So 2 options. More advanced option. Legs come up, back is at a 45-degree angle, straight line from your head to your tailbone, shoulders back and down. If you need a modification, you can have your feet on the mat, still working using your abs to keep you in this 45-degree angle, looking up at the ceiling. So 2 options, grabbing one of your lighter weights. So we're gonna have this just up here. So whichever option you choose, no wrong choices. We go into a little Russian twist, pulling your elbow to the back, then we press it up. Pull it back, press it up, nice and slow. Nice and gentle. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we hold it here, just shoulder press. Up and down. Last little bit. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, feet together. We're gonna give our hips a nice little stretch, some love here. Shake it out. Rolling yourself down, keeping that weight with you. Rolling yourself down onto your back. So you wanna have your weight in your hands. Raise your right leg and then your left. So wanna keep them straight. If they're bent, that's also okay. We're gonna crunch up slowly, raising your shoulder blades up for 2 and down. So you can do this without the weight as well if you wanna do a little bit of an easier option, protecting your neck, hands behind your neck. So you peel shoulder blades off, little mini crunch. If you want to add that weight, you're making sure that there's space underneath your chin, a little peach under your chin. Lead with your shoulder blades up and down. For 3, 2, and 1, you bring it down. So both heels come onto the mat. Now we're going to do a little modified bicycle crunch. So tuck your pelvis, lower back is plugged in, fingertips resting on your neck. Raise your right knee and your right elbow out and in. So a little modified bicycle crunch here, focusing on lifting your right side. So again, leading with your shoulder blades and not your neck. Elbows wide at the bottom. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to bring our leg up. We're going to peel both of our shoulder blades off. So closing the distance from your pelvis to your hips. Nice relaxed neck. We're just going to press the air away. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, last little bit here. We're just going to raise our leg. So we go up for 2 and down. So arms are plugged in, shoulder blades plugged in. Don't let your leg rest at the bottom. So your lower abdominals are helping pull your leg up. Also getting some thigh work here. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Knees to your chest, roll it out. And then slowly roll yourself up. We're just going to finish off in a bear crawl. So bear crawl hold, we're going to walk it out. So pushing the mat away from you, tuck your pelvis. Fingertips are grabbing the mat, so leaning your weight forward slightly. Untuck your toes, bear crawl. So option to just hold it here, tuck your pelvis, nice flat back. If you want to advance, you can walk it out, out, in. So knees, they come back directly under your hips in that 90-degree angle. Alternating which leg goes out first. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big toes together, reaching it forwards, roll it out. Little cardio burst time. Coming into a forearm plank, elbows directly underneath your shoulders, push the ground away. So you can take this in a modified plank if you need to on your knees, and you can just step it out to the side. Otherwise, a plank jack, out and in 20 seconds. Halfway there. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Big toes together, shake it out. Towel off, grab a sip of water. One more set and then we're done. So flipping onto your back, grabbing that light weight. Oh no, so we're going into, so grabbing your light weight, we are going into a V-sit. One more set, rolling your shoulders back and down. Bringing your feet up if you can. We shoulder press, up and down, twist. Up and down. So core is engaged, rib cage is down and tight. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just shoulder press for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one. Lean it forward, toes together. Give your hips some love. And we roll it down. So now both of our legs come up. Your weight is still with you. Legs come up. We reach it up for 2 and down for 2. Little mini crunches. So peeling vertebrae by vertebrae up and then back down. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg comes down. Now we pass the weight over and under. Both legs come down. We're going to go into a modified bicycle crunch on the other side. In and out. So peeling your left shoulder blade off and then back down. Fingertips are lightly supporting your neck. So closing the distance from your shoulder blade to your knee. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Leg comes up for 2 and down for 2. Exhaling as you draw your leg up. Inhaling on the way down. Lower back is plugged into the mat. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees to your chest, roll it out. And then you hold it up here, lifting both shoulder blades off the mat. We flap it out. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, roll it out. Rolling yourself up, we're going to finish off with those bear crawls. So moving your weight to one side, pressing against the ground. So again, bear crawl position. Curl your pelvis so that your back is flat. Push the ground away with your palms. Lean your weight forward slightly so that your weight is more in your fingertips. Untuck your toes, 1 inch off the mat. Option to stay here, work on your bear crawl hold, or tap your opposite knee. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now push yourself into a downward dog. Alternating heels to the mat, stretch it out. When you're ready, walking yourself up. Grab your water. We're gonna finish off strong. Finish off with a cardio burst. So grab your water. So 20 seconds for each exercise, 10 seconds of rest in between. It's gonna be explosive. Just 2 minutes left, and then we get a nice cool down. We can do anything for 2 minutes. You got it. Okay, we're gonna start out with little bunny hops. So going into our squat position, and you're just gonna do little jumps off the ground. If you can't jump today, you can just do a little squat pulse. We jump it out. 20 seconds. Pull your butt back. I'll show you from the side. Pull it back. Staying low. Almost there. Woo. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Side to side. Walk it out. Big breath in. Woo. Next up, we're going in to high knees. So option to march it up or full high knees. Add in that jump, whatever you choose. Driving your knees up with as much energy as you can, landing softly. Woo. Almost there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Side to side. Woo. You guys, I'm dead. We're almost done. After this, we're going into jumping jacks. Just a regular jack. Actually, no, a cross jack. We're going to cross jacks next. So we go over. You can step it or full jack. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Woo, almost done. We're going to shuffle jumps next. So shuffle, squat jumps. So we're going to shuffle forwards, shuffle, shuffle, squat, shuffle, shuffle, squat. If you can't jump today, you're going in and out. Last little bit, let's make it count. Shuffle, shuffle, squat. Alternating hands. Ten more seconds. Woo, this one's a little longer. For 4, 3. Keep pushing, you got it. 2, and 1. We box or shuffle to the end. Big breath in, active recovery. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big breath in. Ooh, roll your wrists, look up to the ceiling. So when you're ready, big breath in one more time. Falling forwards. Exhale. Relax your head, relax your neck and shoulders. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes. Slowly rolling yourself up. Driving your right knee up to your chest. Roll out your ankle. And knees together. Hips are facing forward. Squeeze your knees together so you feel the stretch of your thigh, your quad muscle. Take a little second here. Congratulate yourselves for showing up and putting the work in. Leg comes out, figure of 4, sink it down, cross it over your knee. If you need to grab onto something, trying to challenge your balance because, like I said, balance is something you can build and it's important for us to build it. Oh, this stretch is my favorite. Slowly coming up, other side. Squeeze your knee up as high as you can, roll out your ankle. And knees together, hips facing forwards. I'm scared for winter, I'm not gonna lie. I always forget how bad winter in Toronto is. And figure of 4. Sink it down. Ooh, ooh. Now working on my balance, working on my balance. Weights in your heels, sink it down, pull your butt back. And last little bit, right leg over your left, sink it down one more time. Feel that nice stretch of the backs of your hamstrings. Left leg over your right, one last little sink. Try and touch the floor. Slowly roll yourself up. Give yourselves a huge round of applause. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you in the club.